So the Utah Jazz once again proved us all wrong last night after we all shamed them for their embarrassing loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. This team just won't go away, and Lauri Markkanen may lead them to the promised land. I've talked a lot about him in previous videos, but this dude is just unbelievable. He is by far the most improved player in the league, so as you can tell in this video, I'm going to be again talking about the Utah Jazz and recapping their last few games. But before I get into this video, now since the NBA season is finally in full swing, I'm going to be pumping out so much content for you guys, so I would really appreciate all of your support. It only takes 10 seconds to like and subscribe, plus you can always change your mind, and I'm now on the road to 10k subscribers, and I know you all can help me get there very fast. And by the way, thank you all for getting me past 7k, it truly means the world, and we are just growing super fast right now. So starting with the Cleveland Cavaliers game, I know most of you fans want to forget about that one, but the Jazz got outplayed in every aspect of that game. They were physically outmatched, and besides Lauri Markkanen, nobody else really did anything. In my last video, many of you guys made fun of me for calling this team small, but I'm telling you, they're definitely not the biggest. I know the Cavs are the best defensive team in the league, but the Jazz just didn't have that enforcer to compete. For whatever reason, the Jazz just looked physically out of gas in this game, but sometimes you have those type of nights in the NBA, and you just gotta move on, and that's exactly what this team did. Moving on to the Pistons game, we all know the headline was Lauri Markkanen. He scored 38 points on only 20 shots. This dude is just unreal. The Jazz have so many guys who can score double digits that it's kind of like they have two starting lineups, or at least 1.5. In this game, along with Markkanen's 38, Jared Vanderbilt had 18, Clarkson had 21, and we can't forget about Malik Beasley, who had 17 points. I never talk about Beasley enough. He's super underrated, and he is an absolute sniper for this team off the bench. It's crazy how much trade value this team has now. I know they're probably going to keep this team intact, but if they wanted to get 5 more first round draft picks, they absolutely could, but there's just no point in doing that. I say it time and time again, but good teams just have a way of beating teams they're supposed to beat, and that is exactly what this Jazz team has done. To make the playoffs, all you gotta do is win a majority of your easy games and steal a few tough ones, which they did by sweeping Zion and the Pelicans. Also, now that AllStar Voting is officially live, I hope you guys are voting for Markkanen and Clarkson because they deserve to be in the game. Lauri could even be a starter, but I know he won't because of Anthony Davis. Before I wrap up this video, I definitely need to talk about Walker Kessler because like a lot of this team, he is also super underrated. He's one of the few guys on this team who can hold his own ground, and he's one of the NBA block leaders despite not playing a ton of minutes. I really still do think this Jazz team is going to make the playoffs. I think what they're doing is sustainable. I also think they can make a trade or two to get even better at the deadline if that's the route they want to go, because they own so many first round picks and they won't even be able to use them all anyways. But no matter what happens, the Jazz now have Lauri Markkanen, who is their guy to build around for the future, and you could technically put Clarkson in that conversation as well, except he's a little bit older. Anyways, that's all I have to say for today. This Jazz team has been so much fun to watch, and the NBA needs to stop sleeping on them. I'm going to continue to pump out as much content as I possibly can for you guys, so I would really appreciate if you would join me for the ride. I'm on the road to 10k subscribers, and I believe y'all can help me get there. Also, one more thing, make sure to comment below what you want to see next. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later.